Good morning. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. We were talking about great leaders and leadership styles, and we have seen some of the very important characteristics or traits of a leader. He should have a vision. He should empower the employees. He should have internal knowledge, external knowledge, and we should be creative enough to challenge the status quo. And you should play three major roles. He should be a manager. He should be an artist. He should be a priest. So most of the people expected from a leader, the qualities are trust, compassion, stability, and hope. Because of the changing scenario or changed scenario, the leader may not be in personal contact with the employee. So as a result, now we have a concept called EBOS. So which will be, all the things will be done on electronic mode. So we have seen Jeff Bezos is an example. And we have seen some of the leadership styles: envisioning, energizing, and enabling. And we have seen the continuum, two extremes of the leaderships. One is employee centered, another is boss centered. Employee centered is democratic leader, whereas boss centered is autocratic leader. And we have seen the differences between these two. Generally, leaders will be in between these two extremes. One extreme boss centered, another extreme employee centered. So we have seen this continuum. One extreme manager makes a decision and announces it just to follow. In other extreme, he will ask for the decision from the employees. So these are the continuums of the leader. And then we moved on to see classic or traditional styles: task style and relationship style, task oriented and relationship oriented. And we have seen that maturity levels. So according to the maturity levels, when your subordinates are at very low level maturity, you should be skilled enough to tell or explain the problem to them. Number two, selling style. You should convince them. So these two will happen. These two should occur when there are very low level of maturity, on the low side of maturity. Whereas when the followers are high level of maturity, you need not explain them, you need not convince them, they are already convinced. So what you have to do is participating, and you can ask them for the decisions, and you can delegate them. You can delegate them. You can give your own work to them. Another researchers, House and Watsakov, they stated that already we have seen these qualities. A great leader should have a vision. He should have passion, self-sacrifice, confidence, determination, and persistence. Image building, role modeling, external representation, expectations of and confidence in followers, selective motive arousal. Only certain motives have to be aroused, and frame alignment. Leaders should enable a framework so that all the people will fit into that framework. And great leaders, most of the time, they are inspirational communicators. Something like slogan, story, or something like ceremony or symbols. So something. So it is very clear that a leader's style can make a difference. At the same time, we have also seen abusive leaders. Some people will abuse, and that will lead to what we say job dissatisfaction, very low level of satisfaction. They will be using abusive language. Leaders, some people, sometimes they abuse their power. Now coming to another style, positive, authentic leadership style. Now our textbook name is Fred Luden's. So they have written number of books on organization behavior. So for the leaders to be authentic and effective, authentic means there should be authority. Authority, they have the authority, they have to show that authority. And effective. The first one is every follower should fully understand the main message and guide. That is where communication plays into major role. Nobody can become an effective leader unless they are able to communicate. If you are fail in communication, there is no way you can become a leader. So it's very, very important for a leader, a communication. Your followers should understand. Number two, you must be consistent with the principles. What you are saying and what you are doing. Walk the talk, talk the walk. The distance between heart and lip, there should not be any distance. Next, number three, reinforcing recognition for contributions made by each follower. A good leader will always compliment. A good leader will compliment the followers. Then good leader has ownership in the mission you are pursuing. Then psychological capital. No, leader should build confidence, hope, optimism, resiliency. What is resiliency? Coming back from the failure. ఒకసారి ఫెయిల్ అయ్యాము మళ్ళీ నార్మల్ స్టేట్కి రావటం చేరుకోవటాన్నే రెజైలెన్సీ అంటారు. సో యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అండ్ అదర్స్, ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ ద ఫ్యూచర్ విత్ అదర్స్, హెల్ప్ ఈచ్ అదర్ బ్రింగ్ టు ద ప్రజెంట్. సో మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటి? నెంబర్ వన్, కమ్యూనికేషన్. Number two, integrity, values, ethics. Number three, recognition. Number four, ownership. Number five, already this we are seeing confidence, hope, optimism, resiliency, and creativity. You should be able to explore the future and open the new avenues. This is proposed by Ludens and Avolio. Now, this Ludens, Fred Ludens, they have done some study which is called real manager study. What do managers do? Enduku manam managers gurinchi chaduvutunnam? Because leaders have to play a role of manager, especially in the context of organizational behavior. Politics lo they may not do the managerial role, but in the business, in any organization, they have to play the role of a manager. That's why we are studying the role of a manager. So what they have done is they have taken some records of 2 weeks period, the behaviors and activities of 44 managers from all levels, from different sources: retail stores, hospitals, corporate headquarters, railroad, government agency, insurance company, newspaper office, financial institutions. Of course, all of these are in US, not in India. The voluminous data from all these logs and these things, they have developed 12 categories of behavioral characteristics or descriptors from the real manager study. So these are the important things. Already most of the times we have covered this thing. Managers characteristics, 12 important characteristics of manager according to the real manager study conducted by Fred Lubens. Number 1, communication. I cannot stress upon the importance of communication. So answering questions and passing on mails, meeting, giving information, receiving information, phone, email, processing mails, reading reports, writing reports, all these, bookkeeping, general desk work, these are all communications. Managers do a lot of work in communicating the people. Most of the time, కింద వాళ్ళు ఏమనుకుంటారంటే మేనేజర్స్ ఏం వర్క్ చేయట్లేదు అనుకుంటారు, కానీ assigning the work itself is a great work. So they will do number 1, communication, the works of a manager. Number 2, traditional management, planning, decision making, controlling, setting goals, objectives, accomplishing, monitoring, and inspection, going around the people to see whether they are working or not, checking the performance and performance data, and checking up the regular feedbacks. Number 1, communication. This is the what managers do. Number 2, traditional management. Number 3, human resource management. This is very, very important for a manager. ఒకవేళ అంటే వాట్ ఐ హావ్ సీన్ యాజ్ అ ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఇస్, ప్రిన్సిపల్ సీట్లో కూర్చుంటే ఎవరు ఖాళీగా ఉండరు, ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళు వస్తారు. కాలేజీలో 100 మంది స్టాఫ్ ఉంటే ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళు వచ్చి ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఛాంబర్కి వచ్చేస్తారు. వచ్చి ఏం చెప్తారు, వాళ్ళ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చెప్తారు. సో ఆ సీట్లో కూర్చున్నప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే వాళ్ళ ప్రాబ్లమ్ని నేను ఎత్తి మీద వేసుకోవాలి. అంటే ద మొమెంట్ యూ సిట్ ఇన్ ద సీట్, 100 members problems will come into your mind. Now you have to give solution to all those problems. So this is human relation management, human resource management. You should not offend anybody. You should motivate them. You should scold them. You should encourage them. So motivating, reinforcing, disciplining, punishing, managing conflict, staffing, training, developing. So these are all the activities of human resource management. So sometimes allocating rewards, asking for input, conveying appreciation, giving credit where it is due, listening suggestions, giving positive feedback, providing group support, resolving conflict between work group members, appealing to higher authorities or third parties to resolve to a dispute. మన చేత కాకపోతే మేనేజ్మెంట్ చెప్పడం. So developing job description, reviewing application, interviewing applicants, filling where needed, orienting employees, arranging for training, clarifying roles, coaching, mentoring. These are all a manager's work. Number 4, networking. No manager should be alone, solitude. Always there should be network, socializing, politicking, and what we say, work related, non-work, sometimes non-work related chit chat, informal joking, discussing rumors, hearsay, అవి మాటలు వస్తుంటాయి, grapevine, planning, gripping, putting others down. Sometimes these are also networking. కొంతమందిని తొక్కేయాలి, కొంతమందిని పైకి లేపాలి, కొంతమంది ఎక్కువ చేస్తుంటారు, వాళ్ళని కట్ చేయాలి, ఎక్స్టర్నల్ మీటింగ్. These are all networking. These are the 4 different categories, and from those 4 categories, these are the other 12 categories. First, we have broadly categorized them into 4 categories. From the 4, we have come into 12. Planning and coordinating, staffing, interviewing and hiring, training and developing, decision making and problem solving, processing paperwork, exchanging routine information, monitoring and controlling performance, motivating, reinforcing, disciplining, punishing, interacting with outsiders, managing conflict, socializing, politicking. So these 12 will come under those 4 headings. Planning and coordinating, communication. So staffing, where does that come? Human resource management, training and developing, decision making, problem solving, processing paperwork, communication. This is communication. This is what we say, traditional management. Traditional management. This is uh, uh, this is the third one. Human resource management, and this is networking. This one is networking. This is traditional management. These are all comes under those 4 categories. So these are the diagram. The same thing is explained in the diagram. So if you see a manager's work, routine communication 29%, traditional management 32%, networking 19%, human resources 20%. Going further, some more skills we can list out for an effective leader. A leader should be culturally flexible, especially in the present day scenario, globalization. A leader should be culturally flexible and he should encourage the diversity. Number 2, communication skills. I have already stressed upon the communication skills. And human resource development skills, HRD skills, creativity, self-management of learning. A leader should be always learner. So 10 skills of highly effective managers. Verbal communication. వెర్బల్ అనగానే మనం చాలాసార్లు మాట్లాడటం అనుకుంటాం, ఎందుకంటే జనరల్గా మనకున్న అలవాటు ఏంటంటే ఎక్కువ మాట్లాడతాం, తక్కువ వింటాం. బట్ కమ్యూనికేషన్, one of the important part of communication is listening patiently. Most of the time we listen to answer, we listen to reply, not to understand. But an effective leader will be always a good listener. Then a manager should manage the time and stress. Lakpothe chala problem avudde. If the manager unable to cope up with the stress and unable to manage the time, it will be a great problem. He should manage individual decisions, recognizing and defining and solving the problems, motivating and influencing others. Manager should always delegate the work. నేను ఒక్కడనే చేస్తాను అని చెప్పి మొత్తం తనే చేస్తే మాత్రం ఇబ్బంది అవుతుంది. Setting goals, articulating a vision, self-awareness, team building, and managing conflict. These are some of the important traits of an effective leader. So coming to the personal skills. What are the personal skills? Developing self-awareness, managing stress, and problem solving with creativity. These were proposed by Wettin and Cameron. When you are developing self-awareness, first we should, a leader should analyze self. What is his values? What he want to achieve? What is the cognitive side? What is the assessing? Asal tana gurinchi tanento he should learn. Then only he can solve other problems. He should recognize what are his limitations. Tana limitations enti, tana ekkada varaku cheyagalugutadu. So personal skills, number 1, developing self-awareness.